See what's going on over here. Ah. Hold on.
Oh, you're Democrat? You're wrong! Why? It's this easy. It's called divide and conquer. That's why there's two parties and only two. And they're controlled by the same people at the very top who belong to the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bilderberger Group. They also belong to the Trilateral Commission, and you people don't even know what the hell that is. But if you did know, you would know that these are the people that control your world by making global policies that you never vote on and by which parties both serve and belong to these organizations and control your world. Now, here's how it works. Really easy. Divide and conquer can only work if the people that are divided are not aware of the falsely created division. If you're not aware of it, then it works. If you know about it, then it don't work no more. If you have socialism without capitalism, it becomes communism. If you have capitalism without socialism, it becomes fascism. And it's just that easy.
I love you.
That's all you need to know. That's why Masonic symbols are all over your freaking money. But you don't pay any attention. Ridiculous. Don't know what the Illuminati is. You're Republican or you're Democrat.
This picture that you're looking at reveals everything that is about to happen in a few days. Alright, let me break it down to the best of my ability. This picture on the left hand side where you see the Mickey Mouse watch and you see a Jordan sneakers. Now, that's actually breaking down the date.
The date?
The Mickey Mouse watch
3/11/23.
and the Jordan sneakers is breaking down the date. Now, the 11th month, the 3rd of the 11th month in the year 23, that is what the Jordan sneakers represent, the year 23. Also, the Jordan sneakers represents the name Jordan, as in the region Jordan. Rings a bell? In the middle where the sand hourglass is, it is broken. Sand, desert, Saudi Arabia, rings a bell. On the top of that hourglass, it's the exact time when this event, who knows, will start. Now, let's pay attention to the hourglass. The hourglass is broken at the base. There is sand coming through. There is sand also at the base. Now, if you zoom in, you will see that in all of this broken glass and catastrophe, you can see clearly that the place has been bombed. Okay? That's what it's depicting. Sand, war, hourglass. To the right, where the right white rabbit is. Tick tock. Time is running out. Now, if you put the picture all together,
Time
you
is
will
never running
get
out.
the date, the location of what is to come, and time is winding down. Let me repeat. To the left, the date. To the middle, hourglass, place, event, and time. To the right, white rabbit, tick-tock. Time is winding down. This picture that you're looking at reveals
they gave people circumcision through religions so they can get certain people to multiply a certain way, so that they can have babies faster. You got the nerve endings exposed so they can ejaculate faster. Okay? To grow more food. Earth is really a farm. It's a farm. And it's a hunting ground. It's a hunting ground, and certain beings came down here to hunt, such as the predator. Those are real beings from the Andromeda star constellation, and this is in your Bible. They gave people circumcision.
I'm trying to tell you. I told y'all my own.
Pay attention. So apparently, somebody has seen this portal-like shape in the park in Detroit.
Crazy.
What the fuck is that?
That's what I'm saying. What is that?
Nah, seriously, what the fuck is that?
portal in Detroit. If they trying to harness energy, like what is
That
this
look like
about?
a big ass crystal. That like a eye. I'm not even gonna cap to y'all. If anybody see any of these around the city, anywhere, tag me. That looked mighty fucking interesting if you ask me. If anybody can explain what the fuck that was, let me know. Let me know what y'all think about that portal looking ass crystal structure in the middle of Detroit in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow.
I don't care how gangster your favorite rapper acts, most likely it is that, just an act. And before Jayceon Terrell Taylor became The Game, he was just known as JT, and he got absolutely exposed on a dating show. You can put on your mask whenever the cameras are on or it's time to record an album, but when you're behind closed doors with the person you're in a relationship with, that is the person you really are. And this is who The Game really is. Check this shit out.
No loving in public.
No affection.
No
Because
hands,
it seems
no
like you
kiss,
always
no-
gotta prove to
no
somebody.
anything.
You always gotta prove to somebody, like your friends, that you're with me. You always
All my
gotta
friends know I'm
always
with
just.
her.
He's trying to get some loving,
But
though.
when anybody else come around, you just always have to grab my hand or kiss me or something, just so you can prove it to everybody.
I don't care how gangster your favorite rapper
2 years old.
And it's going up. And it seems like she got her pants.
Oh, that is it.
We look at their rockets. This is how they claim they get into outer space, is these rockets. Their rockets never go straight up. Every single rocket launch from a government space agency, you'll notice, follows a parabolic curve. It goes up, it reaches a peak,
They're always
but what they
doing
do is
something.
as the rocket starts coming back down, they make sure that it goes down over the ocean, out of the way of any curious observers. Anyone can see it coming back down to Earth, asks, hey, how come the rocket's not going up anymore? Well, it's going around the curvature of the Earth, is what they tell us. So every single rocket, the reason that it follows a parabolic curve, they say, is because it's going around the curvature of the Earth. The real reason is they can't get up any higher than that.
Look at you running off of.
They tell us that the Earth is a sphere. They show us pictures of a sphere, of a circle. It's a perfect circle. And then they come out and they say, well, it's actually an oblate spheroid. Oh, what's that? Well, it's a sphere that's flattened at both poles, so it's more of an oval shape. It actually bulges out south of the equator, as well as being flattened at the poles. So it's more pear-shaped.
So it's not actually a sphere. It's oblate. And officially it's an oblate spheroid. That's what we call it. But not only that, it's slightly wider below the equator than above the equator.
A little chubbier.
A little chubbier. Yeah. Chubby's a good way. It's like pear-shaped.
So now it's pear-shaped. So why are all of these official NASA photos and videos showing perfect spheres when it's actually an oblate spheroid or a pear-shaped spheroid? They can't get their story straight. The reason they keep changing it is that to fit the model, they have to change the shape of the Earth. South of the equator is larger than north of the equator because lines of longitude that just extend outwards, they don't contract back. So they concede that in their pear model. They say, well, the side bulges out south of the equator. It's bigger south of the equator. Yeah, it is, because it's flat. But instead of admitting that, they just, make tweaks to their model as time goes on. They say that the ball Earth tilts back 23.5 degrees. That's another tweak they made because we can see Polaris, which is right over the North Pole, from 23.5 degrees south latitude. Shouldn't be able to see that on a ball. So they just tilt the Earth back and then okay, now you can see it. And so they come up with explanations in reverse like this. Damage control, reverse engineered explanations. We look at their rocket.
Alright. I'm gonna fuck y'all up with some shit on this one. Alright. This is the Urbano Monte map from 1587. Excuse me. North Pole. No ice. No ice around any of these areas, okay? There's North America, South America, Africa, India, Russia, China. Okay, so very similar to this map. North America, South America, Africa, India, China, Russia. Okay? Only thing different, Australia. There is no Australia here because it hasn't been discovered yet. This is 1587. Australia wasn't discovered until 1606. So that's why that's not there. But my main question is, if this is a globe flattened out and this is on the bottom, right? What the fuck is this? There's no ice on it. And guess what? Antarctica hadn't been discovered yet. Antarctica was discovered in 1820. And if you looked, well, look, there's an alligator, there's a camel, warm weather animals. So, you want to explain to me, first thing, what the hell is this, all this land? And second thing, what froze them? What happened between 1587 and 1892 where those areas got frozen?
Come on, man. What's going on? How did y'all do that?
I don't know if you guys have ever had a Mickey Mouse cup. You have a cup that has stuff written on the inside. A Mickey Mouse cup specifically has Mickey written on the inside. And when you're drinking liquid, you can see the reflection on the surface of the liquid. And the reflection actually says wicked.
You think that was premeditated?
Yes.
You think that's why Walt named his infamous character Mickey?
Yes.
Did it catch you off guard?
No, I had always known in my gully that...
That was planned, bro. No way. That's not just a coincidence right there. Ain't no coincidence in just that right there. Come on. That's
Mickey
crazy.
was wicked. Just filthy. I grew up watching the very old cartoons of Mickey Mouse where it's black and white. You can actually see Mickey in a factory in one of his episodes where he's making Swiss cheese. And basically what he's doing is there's a conveyor belt and he's taking each one of these blocks of cheese and he's putting it up to his area 1 and poking a hole through the cheese with it. So he's actually going like this to the cheese.
And he's making the Swiss.
Yeah, he's making holes in the cheese with his mouse. I don't know if you guys have ever had a Mickey Mouse cup.
Flat Earth means God is real, you have value, and he loves you.
Just our common sense everyday perception of the Earth, it is flat as far as we can tell. It is motionless as far as we can tell. And everything in the sky is revolving around us as far as we can tell. If nobody told us otherwise, we'd logically assume that the Earth was flat, motionless, with everything in the sky revolving around us. And you can prove that this is the case as well, for instance, with the horizon. As you rise up, no matter how high you go on the top of Mount Everest, or if you go in a balloon higher and higher, we've gotten independent balloons have gone up with cameras, the horizon remains flat all the way around and rises to the eye of the camera all the way up, totally flat, and rises to the eye of the observer. So that's one proof. Now, if the Earth were a ball, no matter how big, the horizon is said to be the curvature of the ball.
If you were to go to NASA, it's all fraud, it's all fake. Pretty much everything NASA puts out is fraudulent. There are no images of Earth from space. Put an end to this topic once and for all, turn the Hubble round and show us Earth in real time, but they will not do it. They can't do it. It doesn't exist. It literally doesn't exist. Looking at these images of Earth, including the one they call the Big Blue Marble, which was released in 2002, I think. Zoom into it with Photoshop, you'll see where they've used the clone tool in Photoshop to take a picture of one of the clouds and stamp it in various places around the picture. They got lazy.
If the Earth is 25,000 miles in circumference, there must exist a curvature drop of 8 inches times the mile when you square the mile. 1 mile means there should be an 8-inch curvature drop. 2 miles, 2 times 2 times 8 is 32. That's 32-inch drop. 3 miles would be a 72-inch drop. And this would exponentially continue. Here's the longest bridge in the world. The Danyang Kongchong Grand Bridge in China. 102.4 miles long.
Wow.
There should exist nearly 7,000 feet of curvature drop in that bridge.
Driving that long.
7,000 foot curvature drop. Do you see it? It ain't there. Look at the horizon. It's flat.
you can see in that dive shot that the inside camera, the horizon is completely flat. That it goes to the outside, and you got a huge curve. But when you're looking at some of the amateur balloon footage, some of it's lens corrected and it's completely flat. And others, like the GoPro stuff, the horizon will fluctuate as the camera spins and tilts. The horizon will go convex and concave. A lens effect. It's obviously not the horizon shifting every 2 seconds as the camera jumps. And when it's still, you can see it all the way up, totally flat.
More lies and more lies, man.
NASA is essentially Hollywood, and all the images that you think you've seen of a spinning ball are faked. And all the amateur balloon and rocket footage that we've sent up there shows a flat horizon that rises all the way up, and that's impossible on a ball.
Humans, for the most part, don't have a clue. They don't want one or need one either. They're happy. They think they have a good bead on things.
Well, why the big secret? People are smart. They can handle it.
The person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it. 1,500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. Imagine what you know.
That's crazy how they put the truth right in the movies and people still
Flat
don't
Earth
get it.
means God is real.
Well, the point is, how can they project holograms of that size?
And therein lies the problem, because people are, when you say hologram, they're thinking of a Walt Disney little pixie dancing around in a little darkness area. That's all they know about holograms. They don't know that 20 years ago, we could project a hologram with heat, noise, light, speed, anything we wanted, anywhere. And we use that on 9/11. Right now, the television industry is ready to bring out television quality programs that you could put right on your desk, and you have a little little thing here. You can raise it up like this. I mean, you can enlarge it. You can bring it down to small. You can move it over there. You can move it over there, wherever you want, and it looks just like. And you can stand all around it and see from all sides. And the Japanese, a year ago, announced that not only do they have that, but they have it. They have touchy-feely 3D holograms that you can touch it. 10 years ago, they invited
that's crazy.
30 of the top TV industrials, producers, and stuff, and similar to that, they took them into a small theater that accommodated about 40 or 50 people, and sat them down, and they said the future of television. A normal light like that, the lights didn't go out, and the guy comes from behind the curtain. He looked maybe well over 60, white hair, glasses. When he started talking, is obviously Eastern European with an accent. He started talking about the TV, how the tubes were initially made, the cathode ray tubes, and how it developed into this and that and so on. And as he's talking, he gets off the podium, walks up one aisle, down that aisle, looks at the audience, takes off his glasses, cleans them, walks up one aisle, down another aisle, gets back up on the podium. Everybody, by about this time, everybody's getting bored of stuff they've already heard. And he says, I want to thank you very much. And then just turned him off like that in front of everybody. It seems like what you're saying, but this is what they can do, but they can't bring it in right now because it's too close to 9/11. People are going to associate, when they were yelling at John Lear, 5 years ago saying this was possible and saying it's impossible. There has to be a screen. There has to be a background. There has to be something we can project it on. It's bullshit. They don't know what's going on or how things develop, so.
Well, the point is, how can they project?
That's crazy. All right, y'all, man. We're going to end it off right there. We're going to come back with another video. Sending peace, abundance, prosperity. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Get some healthy food in you, man. Get some fruit, some water, relax. Have a good rest of your day, man. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.